Warning! This episode was incredibly rushed, and as a result, the topics, audio quality, and pacing are absolute dog shit. To be honest, this is probably going to be the worst episode out of all the podcast episodes. You have been warned. P.S. Apologies to Spirit for having to make this be the episode he's in.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? Coming live from the GP Studios is kRyy. Okay.
Sorry, with the fucking name. Alright.
You had to get it out of the way. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking take over from here. Hello, welcome to the second episode of Mad Lads. Finally.
You're leaving that in.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking leave it in. Anyways, I'm Zapchon, the blue cunt. We've got JSOL here as well. Say hi. That's how he says hi. Sentry's here as well.
Hi.
Yeah, he's tired, so he sounds a bit more depressed than usual.
His mom's gonna break into his room and fucking fist him.
And we've of course got
probably hear you.
We've of course got
Good.
Jackson here as well. Say hi.
Yes, it's Crinkles. It's Crinkles here, special guest.
Okay. We've also got our special guest here, Spirit.
It's a pleasure being here, man. It's I see you've done a little bit of a critical remodeling of the place, huh?
What do you mean by that?
The official Madness podcast.
Anyways, I'm just gonna get this out of the way though. The audio quality is lower in this episode because this is actually just being straight up recorded through Discord due to some, like, you know, just how this is going.
We don't have microphones. We don't have microphones at all. So what you can do is you can donate to our Patreon.
Fuck off.
Get studio quality mics.
Listen.
So, cause Spirit here is in my room and we're recording this on a MacBook with a shitty MacBook mic.
Hello.
So it sounds like World War II when we talk, or it sounds like Bane.
But yeah, so Spirit, for those who don't know, was the previous owner, or one of the previous owners of CRM, or Conference Room of Madness.
Madness server.
Yes.
Yes, he's a very cool boy.
Yes, he is.
Anyway.
Yeah, I will.
Cool enough to come down here.
So.
Unlike you guys.
So.
I live in the fucking UK.
So.
Look even further.
Try harder.
Yeah. Wish hard enough. You'll get here.
Yeah. So I was the old owner of CRM. I got into Madness around 2012. I got into it by starting to write fanfics. Beyond that, I'm an inspiring therapist. I'm majoring in psychology right now. So.
We have a madness participant, community participant who's actually making a career out of himself. This is a first. Let's give you a round of applause for that.
It's a madness I was gonna say character. It's a madness person with a life. Holy shit.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be impossible, but here we are.
Yeah, actually getting fucking jobs, right?
I already have one and I hate it.
But shit, so Spirit, what have you done in the community? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Nothing.
Alright, there you go. That was good. So Spirit has done a total of nothing.
Oh, okay, alright. Fucking internet. Yeah. Sorry. So as I mentioned, I got into writing Madness fanfics at first, and then I started up a Discord server called CRM, which was initially supposed to just be like...
It's a therapy server.
It's a chat room for the PN2 forum goers, like way back in 2015, and it kind of expanded into like the closest thing to like the Madness community Discord.
I mean, Crinkles is like, Crinkles like officially endorses it a lot, so like, I'm pretty sure it is like the official Madness Discord, I guess.
I don't understand why he endorsed it and not the GP Studio Discord.
My God, Jackson, Jesus, dude.
Alright, that's like not even 10 minutes in.
Oh my god, we've had like more. You've had more mentions of Kelzad than me in this fucking podcast, bro.
What do you mean? You never mentioned him at all. You just
Exactly. That's one.
Oh
It doesn't count.
We need
fucking
you know what we need to do? We need to do a counter for the amount of times we say Kelzad's name. We need to do a counter.
So we're going with it right now? Alright.
I'll leave a fucking Kelzad counter in the description for every time someone says Kelzad.
No. Put it in the podcast. People need to see it in real time.
Jeez.
Yeah, Jackson's the one saying this because you have to edit it.
Yeah, just fucking add more work for me. Cool.
Oh my god.
It'll actually motivate you to do something.
I guess.
Alright.
I'll get the ball rolling. What
Next
was?
episode we have a Sean counter.
Oh, fuck off.
Jackson, please.
We've got okay.
let's
How
hear
did
the podcast.
so listen? How did CRM actually come to be? Like, how did it get created?
So, I used to be in another community called PB2, and yes, this is on topic. There was this one big clan called Biohazard that set up a Discord server when Discord just came out.
PB2.
Well, they're apparently a really fucking successful clan. I mean, most of the guys who are like the leaders of that clan are like in Ivy League schools and shit. Like, so they're fucking smart as hell. But anyways, like, what the fuck?
Until it rubbed off on you.
Right. I wasn't in that clan, but so I set up my own server for my own clan back then, and then I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice if we had a little chat room for the PN2 forum and all the people going around there, and that's how it started up. And eventually people just started inviting more folks to the point that it went from, it's just a chat room full of buddies on this forum to like, if you like Madness Combat, come here. And, you know, with the flood of people coming in, like, the rules had to change, the system had to change, and it became a community Discord that way. So, you know.
Well, shit. I mean, I think it's currently got the most members out of the other Madness Discords.
It's 1,600 when I last checked.
Wait, but it's six. I thought it was like 1,000.
No, it's 1,600, but for the sake
in
of
CRM?
yeah, but like for the sake of fairness, like assuming maybe like what 400 of those people are inactive, like inactive accounts.
Like the ratio of that. It's not that much.
I mean, I remember Sparrow did a user. I remember Sparrow did a user purge earlier in December, and like it dropped the count by 200 members, but it just immediately skyrocketed back to 1,600 in like a month.
Damn, dude.
Something's happened.
You're famous. You reached the tippity top of your Madness career.
Listen, let me be fair here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like I want to give most of the credit to the mods. I think that yeah, I'm the owner, and a lot of people celebrated me when I made a lot of changes, but I think I could have done a much better job. I abandoned my post the first time around because I had a CS:GO addiction, a gaming addiction, because of a lot of personal problems. Fucking laughing at my mental health.
Sorry.
You're ill.
Let it be known that this is our first actual famous person that we have on this podcast.
I mean, famous. You guys are like 10 times bigger than I am.
I'm not.
I am.
Just because you want Matt doesn't mean you know the real Crinkles.
I mean, hey, well, JSOL's gonna be fucking meeting Crinkles in a few months.
I got invited.
Listen, I'm just happy to meet Jason and Jackson in the flesh.
Oh yeah, there's that. Listen, the best thing to come out of you meeting them was that one fucking image. Like, where it's like, it got taken in the middle of a hand motion JSOL was doing.
Oh, the Mafia one.
Well, yeah, it's like listen here, kid, I'm gonna teach you how to use a piece.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus H.
Post that image.
Well, no, no, I'll post it, but I'll censor out the faces.
Censor out the faces.
You better, or else I'll fucking tear your ass.
Everyone knows what JSOL looks like. It's a meme.
That was a lot of fun, Jason. Thank you again for letting me at your place.
Thanks for the steaks. It was fucking good steaks.
Yeah, the steak was great. My most memorable moment was when I clipped my fucking thumb in the crossbow we fired. That was incredible.
My favorite memory was in the Philadelphia subway.
Oh my god.
What happened in the subway?
Jackson decided to play a very inappropriate thing while around people of color.
Oh.
Oh no.
Grandpa? Good grandpa.
Well, so, like, what, were you just playing fucking, like, Ice
He played
Poseidon
Ape
memes?
Escape while we're in a group of people.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
okay, let's move on. Okay, let's move on.
Shit. I mean, listen. I hope that like. I hope when you fucking reached J-Soul's place, it wasn't still filled with bugs.
No.
Well,
they did a
we
pretty good
figured out
job
the
cleaning it
spiders.
up.
Like we were. He showed it. He showed us him clearing out the spiders. So
Yeah.
listen, I can deal with anything but roaches. All right, like I have a huge roach phobia. If I see a roach, I freeze up.
And you said that, and instantly people just send you a bunch of cockroaches on Discord.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about roach pictures. If I see a real
Oh,
life roach,
So it's like them moving and shit.
yeah, basically, like I cannot take that.
Well, shit.
That's-
Let me draw a cockroach on the table here.
Why are you drawing a cockroach?
That's a good friend. That's a cockroach? You said cockroach, not your cock, bro. Look how what is that? That is
The fuck?
Jackson, you've
Yeah,
gotta fucking send me a picture of of the drawing when you're done with it, so I can add it in.
Yeah, and
But shit.
that is I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yeah, that's showing up later.
it's showing up later.
Yeah. Anyways,
Next question.
Next question. I guess what's your like general thoughts on the community at the moment?
It's gonna be hard to wipe off, actually.
Like, I mean, what do you think the current state of it is?
it's hard to tell. I mean,
It sucks.
it's hard to tell because
Okay, fucking
well,
gape
the thing
noodles.
the thing is that like it feels like it's kind of like I don't know whether it's bubbled up because we've been waiting for Madness Combat 11 and PN2, or on the other
Realm
hand
5?
it's deteriorated. Yes, Realm 5 as well.
I mean, MC12?
Like I think the people here are nice. I think honestly, like 90% of the people I've met in this community are really genuine in some way, and I enjoy talking to them. You know, and like it's just a matter of people. Some people are just kind of take themselves or take other people's thoughts of them too seriously, and it blows over.
Well, I
That's
mean-
why there's a lot of drama.
This is my cockroach right here.
And that's I can actually tie that in with CRM by mentioning like whenever there's any drama shit going on with the community, right? Since we were like, you know, kind of like the community hub, we dealt with that shit in one way or another. And it was like it's really fucking annoying because when you try to deal with something like that too, you have to get context on both sides. And whoever side you even pick, it's like there's always gonna be
people who hate you for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
There's always that utopia. So bring it to the ground.
yeah, it's like
The audio quality in this episode's gonna be so ass. People keep cutting out for like half a second.
it's fine.
Do
Don't
you think
worry.
I'm recording my own voice?
You get to hear my reverb in my room.
Well, listen, just to clarify, it'd be worse if we recorded individually for this. So the audio quality is gonna be better next episode, I swear.
I promise. I promise.
Well, shit. I don't know. That's something that I don't really like. Like, I tried to when I came back to the community after like a 3-year hiatus. Like, my philosophy was like, okay, I'm not gonna take any sides. I'm gonna be everybody's person to talk to, you know.
Yeah,
But what do you know? It's like it's fucking impossible to be on everyone's side in this.
No, in fact,
always-
taking everyone's side, people will say you're kind of weak-willed.
I can hear Discord
Yeah.
notifications.
I'm trying to mute my notifications.
Just go on Do Not Disturb.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
What
can do
also-
that.
What also sucks is that people most of the time they just ask you like what side you're on.
Oh yeah.
It's like, listen, are you
can't have your own individual opinion. You need to have one definite opinion.
Yeah, it's
That's-
like, hey, are you GP gang or X-Tile gang?
No, are you a Democrat or Republican?
Oh my god.
Listen, like, it's a psychology thing in my opinion. You know, we call it drama to try and downplay it, but it's just human conflict at the end of the day. You have two idiots, right, in a giant
Fucking
community.
retard, eh?
They're stupid, you know?
No kidding.
Yeah,
Especially in this community.
What?
Ooh.
Because look, you got
Yeah.
people like you
Well-
got so many fucking people clustered in one place. You got two fucking meatheads who are gonna start yelling at each other.
Well, listen,
I'm not-
there's worse communities, okay? Like, I'm gonna say that now. Like, the fucking... Listen,
Very worse.
the Dark RP community is way fucking worse than this, let me tell
The
you.
furry community
Oh, God.
is okay.
I mean, it's something
No.
it's something that's basically... Oh, wait, no. Actually, I got a somewhat story to tell based off of this. It's not the one I mentioned earlier.
Your
It's,
community?
well, no.
Alright,
See, okay. I'm gonna get, like... I'm gonna get mega bullied for this, right? But in like 2016 to 17, I made commentary videos. You know the type.
Yes.
Right, and they're all gone now because they're fucking terrible. But like, but you know, people who have been subscribed to me for a long time might know what they are. But here's the thing, though. Let me tell you, the commentary community is the worst fucking community in existence. Like, I'm saying it right now, okay? Like, it's a community. It's a community that's literally built off of shitting on other people.
Snap-on.
What?
It could be worse. You could have been in the what's in the closet community.
Does that even exist?
I'm sure it does.
We need to get fucking Matt Pat.
It became a big trend after Sentry made that fucking video everyone talked about in GP.
Well, no, listen, we need to get fucking Matt Pat in to theorize what the finale of What's in the Closet is gonna be.
Yeah, what's the madness community?
Holy shit! Sentry is that simple.
Sentry is
that simple is his name.
What? Huh? What? That simple's the.
Datchon is that simple.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that simple's the guy with the animation style that's really similar to Sentry's and character that's really similar to mine.
Yeah. I don't know.
J-Soul or no? Wait, who else is similar to J-Soul?
J-Soul, who would you call your like doppelganger in the community?
There's a lot like using my old art style.
Wait,
I don't really
kRyy.
consider that being a doppelganger.
Wait, it's a
Vela or Demas?
Wait, no. Your doppelganger is a kRyy though, isn't it, J-Soul? Well, because it's Abaddon too.
Oh yeah, good point.
Shit. I mean, I don't think Jackson has a doppelganger really. His stuff's kind of.
No, that good.
You're too good to be copied.
Exactly.
Nobody. I'm so good that people literally shit their pants every time they even think about trying to put up with me.
You keep
when everyone sees your sprites, you're like, ugh, I'm not downloading that.
I mean, I remember when everybody thought that the fucking Paradig 2 sprites were made by kRyy because he released them first.
kRyy being a faggot.
Shout out to kRyy, by the way. You're a cool boy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, this is the last episode we're gonna use the official podcast ripoff intro in, because like, you know, the only reason we used it is because like kRyy made it and it looked too good not to use. So like,
doing your mind.
Why don't you use video editor or something like that, like the YouTube video?
Hire a video editor. Oh.
But no, we're not using it like after this one though, because it's gonna fucking cause problems. But hey,
no. I mean, for this episode and the last one, can't you use the video editor thing so like you can change like a portion of like
No, you should use
intro.
We need to use like those prank channel intros where it's all like 3D and shit, where it's like 3D
or just
like,
blast your
loud,
fucking ears.
the loud dubstep, and then it cuts like.
Oh, we gotta get the fucking Ali A intro.
We need to get the fucking prank invasion intro.
Do prank channels even still exist?
Oh,
Yeah,
they do.
Oh wait! I got a story to tell about that as well. Shit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What's the next question? Fine.
But I just want to get this out of the way, all right, before I forget.
Podcast. Smudge the dick. Damn it.
I just want to get this out of the way before I forget. Okay, so listen, there's a reaction channel called Syst Reacts, right? And here's the thing, like, well, there's this other YouTuber called DA Games, or Diamond Armada, if someone's a hardcore Newgrounds boy. And basically I joined DA Games Discord, right? Like their Discord server. And fucking Syst Reacts is in the VC there. And I joined just because I'm bored, but, like... He started shit-talking my videos because, like, you know, I made commentary videos then. And then but then I said to him, like, well, you know, reaction videos aren't really any better. I mean, you're basically re-uploading people's content. And he got, like, super fucking defensive about it. Like, he was like, what? Yeah. Reaction videos, they take so much effort.
Yeah, people need to be defensive like that. They know you're right.
Well, no, he was like, in your puny videos, they can't compare. But like, I looked at his fucking channel again recently, and it's like, he does all the like trademark prank channel stuff now, even though he's not a prank channel. It's like
You're not allowed.
Well, like he's got the titles. They're like, oh hey, wow, this happened, and then in brackets it says scary or something.
You're not allowed to do reaction reaction videos unless you make your own content. That's kind of popular in a way.
What about like the? Actually, no, never mind. I'm not gonna
Like,
say that.
there's only one reaction channel that I can tolerate, and that's Etika.
There's
Attica's great.
there's two Madness reaction channels. There's one. It was Pipe as BBK.
The like Spanish
And then
guys.
He's like, oh, okay,
He's like, oh! Like, I remember the fucking Realm 2 one, where he was like, oh!
Like,
He did that guy actually did a reaction to MC11
name on the
recently.
wall. He's like,
Wait, say again, Jason?
You just did recently, it was a reaction of MC11.
Oh,
The
yeah.
thumbnail is one of the best things
we're
I've seen.
not watching it.
No,
I did not watch
I'm gonna include like
There's
I'll include like
There's also another one.
Wait.
There's also another one. His name was Shilos One Life, who was like this Brazilian guy in his mom's basement with anime posters on it. And he's like,
Wait. Zap channel, take a look at the media dump. I'll give it to you so you can put it on the screen.
that fucking thumbnail, Jason.
He's verified?
Wait, he's he's verified.
What?
How did he get verified?
Because his face is on the channel.
It's like, oh.
Looks like he's taking a massive shit.
Maybe he's like too, because that's why he's verified.
Spirit, like I think, like you know, when we were watching MC11, that's the face I think you probably had when we were watching.
Oh yeah, no,
Because
I was screaming, crying, and I fucking.
You had to change your pants or something.
Yeah, the first
watching
comment I left on that video was, I'm literally shitting my bed right now.
Listen, I remember the call, and you were like, oh, I'm coming.
Yeah, 7 years, dude. Like, what?
Well, yeah, it's like I fucking MC10 was released before I joined the fucking community,
Yeah.
and it's
I
like,
don't know, after I watched Madness 11, I felt like I just went through a fucking meth trip. I was like laying down on my fucking chair, and I was like, dude, that
I
was
saw that.
I was
I saw
like,
that.
whoa, man, that was fucking insane.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I mean, the thing about MC, Crinkles did kind of throw. Oh my god.
That fucking image, Jason.
I'm getting some pretty good faces.
It has to be an emoji.
Shock. It's fucking
Oh my
shock.
god, oh my
PNG.
god, no, I got the best one ever, I think.
Alright.
Like, this one, it tops everything else.
Post this.
Oh shit.
This better be fucking good. Oh, Jesus Christ! That's like a fucking
Hang on.
picture of Wallace that I've got.
Oh, I like the top of it.
Oh my god.
It's like, it's like fucking. Oh, holy shit! Is that Herobrine from Minecraft?
whoa, dude.
Okay, now let's talk. Like, what was our last question? That
Well,
we
I was
asked?
about to mention, like, the thing about MC11 is that, like, didn't he throw away the concept of normality being restored? What happened to that?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't really care. Like MC11.
lightning is coming from the fucking sky.
I mean,
Yeah, like, that shit was cool. It's like, oh, it's all ending. And
Maybe it might have been because after the auditor quote unquote died, like it stopped. I don't know.
whatever, we'll go with that.
I mean, for me, it's like for me, it doesn't really matter though, because MC11, it's like I like the direction it went. Like it actually.
It's great.
Except
yeah.
the ending.
Well,
The action was great. I love the
What
riot
did you
shield
do to
combat.
this? What the fuck did you do to this fucking thing?
You mean your knife thing?
Yes. What did you? Never mind.
you're doing fucking visual comedy and an audio thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, you can take a photo of it right now. so-
Okay, well, anyways,
Yeah.
okay.
Why did you do it like that? You fucking
Well, I
broke
did.
it.
Your thing sucked in the first.
What are you talking about? What did he break?
It's like his little multi-tool.
I have a utility.
thing.
I have a multi-utility knife thingy, and you fucking broke the.
I didn't break shit. All
Then
right.
why is it like this?
Well, I don't know.
What did you do to it? Did you turn it all the way around?
Well, I don't know. It's a multi-tool. I don't even know what that does. Do you use it to like cut your hair or some shit?
You're not fondling
Mad
anyone.
Rats podcast.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not.
this is a good madness podcast.
Worst podcast ever.
All right,
All
let's
right. What was the last question that we asked?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, okay, Spirit. What was? Here's just something I'm taking out of the blue because I'm trying to think of shit. What was the first madness animation you saw? The first one.
the first one.
Yeah.
Madness.
Well, not counting the official.
He's up mandatory.
Okay,
first.
I don't. But I remember which piece of media. It was a game. It was Madness Regent when I was 7.
Oh yeah, fucking. I remember like. Wait, there was this there was like this turn-based Madness game, and it was fucking great. It's
That
like-
was Madness. Fuck, I think I know what that was.
I can't remember the
Madness
name
like
of it.
Retaliation. Or
Retaliation, that was it.
Oh, Retaliation. I love Retaliation.
Yeah,
I
Like that
I
game
remember
was fucking. That game was sick.
Yeah, I remember I based a lot of my writing off of Retaliation. In fact, it was really good.
Shit.
Jackson, you keep angrily staring at me. Like, well, alright.
This costs like $20.
Then I'll pay you back $20.
Really wish Discord would stop lagging.
What do you mean keep it? I don't want your
Because you
stupid.
fucking broke it.
This
You're
thing.
keeping
Will you shut the fuck up about like your broken?
You know what? This is my face right now.
You clicked on the latest image.
There's a Sheila's One Life. That's my face right now.
God, I try to. Wait. Okay.
How much time have it already passed? I forget.
Wait. What was those like? I guess while we're talking about like Spanish boys in the Madness community, what are those like? No. He's coming later. Like, what about those like those like Loquendo Madness things, like the dubs? Well, yeah,
Oh
those.
god, no.
Yeah, the CSO dubs, whatever they're called.
Well, yeah, because they came before CSOs. Like I think. Listen, at the
Don't
time.
talk about CSOs near me, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Jason.
You know what? Speaking of CSOs, I want to mention this great CSO called Dad 2.
Oh, fuck
that-
off. No,
That's
Jackson.
censored by Bantuatha, Lip Punk Chick.
Why have you got like a
God damn
fucking obsession with Bantuatha recently, Jackson?
Why does he have an obsession on Velor?
Good point.
We'll never know. We'll never know why Velor.
Just no bars held back.
No.
Right, Jackson.
No, because I want interesting.
Now I'm really glad I fucked up your multi-tool.
Also,
Don't do
fucking,
anything with it!
also
Yeah.
Sentry, that fucking image. wait, okay, I keep seeing you post that image of Crinkles. Where is it even from?
Alright, you know what? While we're at it, I'm gonna
I don't
fucking.
know, Kelzad fucking posted it and I just
What's this?
down.
Like,
Oh god.
like it was from like, it was from like a fucking Newgrounds post or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when he went to Pico Day.
Wait, listen, he looks like he's about to give someone like a fatherly talk. Like, alright, like he just got on his knees and he's like, how you doing, champ?
Oh god.
Sorry. Anyways, what was the question?
I forgot. Shit.
Calm down, guys. Don't worry about it. We can just...
We are a professional Madness podcast.
How are you actually? Like, we haven't asked the most important question.
How often do you masturbate?
How
No,
often I masturbate?
no, don't answer that.
No, how are you?
Oh.
How are
wait,
you
what?
masturbating?
Oh, how are... He's just asking how are you?
Okay,
Oh my God. Can we get one question through without...
okay.
Commentary?
How the fuck are you doing, Spirit?
I'm doing alright. I mean, I woke up after 3 hours of sleep to go on the coldest fucking day of January to Jackson's place. You know?
You're welcome.
Yeah, Jackson guilt tripped me by being like, oh man, we have all the oxtail. It was so hard to make like the day off. But
Yeah, it was.
I know.
It was.
That's why I showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You're having a fun time.
I'm doing alright. I mean, I'm getting my writing done and just getting ready for the school year coming up, man. Hope you're doing well too, man.
Shit. There we go. Shit. There.
Okay.
I mean, I want to tell something else, but it's not Madness related.
Well, say it. He's trying to talk
Okay,
about that.
okay. So the
Left
fucking
and right.
the fucking YouTuber I mentioned earlier, DA Games, right? Like, like I remembered like one time they had a panel like at EGX or something, and like basically around that time they made Five Nights at Freddy's content because it was 2014 or something. Well, yeah, but here's the thing though. They went to the panel, like, you know, like the full crew, and ooh, the fucking crowd there. Like, they went on stage and like Will Ryan, like the owner of it, grabs the mic and is like, "All right, who here's heard of Five Nights at Freddy's?" And there's no response.
Oh god.
There's no, I mean, like literally no response. The audience is silent. Then he says it. No, it's not done though. He says it again, like it is what?
I want to make a request for whenever you bring up another topic like this that you give us a trigger warning because that was like a lot to take in.
No, that reminds me of a lot of
Sorry, I gave you like fucking FNAF community PTSD. But anyway.
No. I was just giggling because Zap, it sounded a lot like when Ninja he tried to go to fucking Times Square.
Oh yeah, it was exactly like that. It was exactly like that shit. Like, except this time though, he says it again when there's no response. He's like, "Who here's heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? I didn't hear you." And then
Raise your hand. Like it's like he could have just asked the question, "Who here plays Fortnite has a girlfriend?" And no
Fortnite didn't exist then.
Jeez.
But anyway, it was like he gets like I don't know a quarter of the audience to respond, and they're like, "Yeah." But like that, it doesn't end there. Like they eventually got to a Q&A part, right? And it's all like fucking 12-year-olds or something that are at the mic. Like they're like, "What would you do in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?" And then fucking this one kid asked like, "Hey, do you plan on making a Five Nights at Freddy's song?" And
Oh god.
well, basically, one of the members, like Chloe, like she took the mic and was like, "Oh yeah, we're making one next week," and then like she said, and the week after that we're gonna make a song based off of Honey Pop, the game, and she starts talking about Honey Pop to this like fucking 12-year-old kid at the mic.
Oh boy.
Honey Pop.
So he's just sitting there with the most dumbfounded look on his face, like, "What is a Honey Pop?"
The one thing internet personalities, like the one flaw they could have had,
Is having an audience.
no, it's a lack of common sense. Like that is the worst fucking flaw to have.
Like,
Yeah. It's I don't know. The video
yeah,
is like,
that's right. That's like Logan Paul. We're causing drama. We're calling your name out. We know you are, you monster.
just to be clear though, like Will Ryan, he's actually a nice guy. Okay, I'm not doing this to trash him.
Logan Paul.
No, Will Ryan, the fucking DA
Oh, okay,
games.
yeah, good.
I was like,
No,
"Wait, you
Logan Paul is a cuck.
No shit. You should have led though.
Anyways, I mean, the video from the like that EGX panel, it's still up on YouTube if anybody wants to see it for themselves. Like,
Oh my god, I want to see that.
like I'll probably edit in a part of it like at the end of the podcast, just so people know what I mean. Oh, we're talking. Oh, okay, yeah. Spirit, how did you get into writing fan fiction?
Yes.
Alright, we'll go with that.
It was a great
Okay.
transition, I know.
So when I was 12 or so, right? Well, actually, I was 14 when I started writing. Like, I had no internet. Like, our house was. I didn't even have like a personal computer that could work. So instead,
Me
like,
too.
the only entertainment I had during my free time was reading fan fiction on like an old ass Kindle. All right, like yeah, it was that bad. And eventually, I was like, hey, you know what? I just recently got into Madness Combat when I was 14. I'm like, I wonder what kind of fanfics there are. And the only fanfics I could find was like Sanford ramming like Deimos' ass, like,
Nice.
vice versa. And I'm just like,
Oh,
and I'm just like, I just want to write something that's, you know,
Hotter.
genuine.
genuinely
And,
hard. There you go.
yeah, there you go. And that's how I made my first story, Final Salvation. And I think that
someone copied it and like word for word.
yeah, if someone copied it on Wattpad, but not word for word. They somehow transliterated it into a worse version. So it's like, I'm not gonna say who, but it's like it's completely illegible.
What
on
if
that.
secretly crinkles?
Oh, well, I wouldn't mind, honestly. Nah.
What if they
that
translated it?
writing, I think, saved me because it gave me a lot of confidence to really go forward with myself, like online and in real life. Because the support I've gotten from people like made me realize my hard work can kind of go somewhere. And if it wasn't for the fanfics, honestly, we wouldn't be talking right now, and there would be no CRM. And
If it wasn't for Madness, we'll all be dead.
It won't stop until they're all dead.
If it wasn't for Madness, and the solar flare would have killed us all.
and then there were none.
Oh yeah, can we talk about how there was gonna be a solar flare and like no one gave a shit?
Wait! I have a better topic. I have a funny story I want to tell.
Okay.
That involves that. It's a similar situation where, you know, like, I think people kind of what's the word, like underappreciate like the thought of having their own personal computer, of like you know, like by using the family computer to do stuff. Like for me, when I was starting out animating, I think this is before my first Madness Association, my Timeless Classic. Whenever the only computers that I had access to was in my dad's office, and he had like 3 computers. So I'd use the shitty Windows one, and I'd animate Flash on that, and he's like, you know, like 3 feet away from me. So, you know, the rule was always be quiet, you know, don't disturb him, anything like that. So there was this one time when I was animating Madness, like I'm sure like a majority of some of the Madness animators would have made their own dad cartoons, you know, like Dadness Combat, Dad 2, that video with the censor. Anyways, I was making my own, and there was a point where, like, I was animating it where big fucking dick in the fiery afro.
Wait,
and my
Jackson,
dad
like no, you cut off for me. So like I heard just big fucking dick. Like you said you were animating.
Anyways, so I was animating it. My dad, he looked at it and he's like, oh, okay. And then he was doing his job stuff, but then someone called him, his colleague, and he's like, they started talking, and he's asking like, how's the family doing? He's like, oh, they're doing fine. And he's like, how's Jackson doing? He's like, oh, he's right next to me. He's making a cartoon where a guy with a big schlong goes around raping people. And he's like, oh.
Oh, that's great.
I'm so proud of my boy.
I can't tell
Keep
my
going.
family about what I'm reading.
Follow your
Well,
dreams, son.
Yeah, it's like they're asking, like, you know, what are you writing? And I'm like, oh, I'm writing like based off this thing called Madness
Shakespeare.
Combat. And then they ask what?
Oh, and fucking ass, goddammit. Oh well.
And then fucking Jesus, stop throwing shit around, Jackson. Like my family, when they're asking me like, what do I write and like what is it about? What the fuck am I supposed to explain to them? You know, like, oh, it's about this guy. He goes out and
Yeah, just read it yourself.
Like I can't. Like sometimes I tell people like IRL that I animate, and they ask like, "Oh, what do you animate?" And I'm just like,
Disney.
I'm just like, I just move sprites around. I
Yeah,
try my best not to explain that it's madness.
I never, whenever animation comes up in a topic, people ask me, I do not want to introduce them to madness.
Well, no, I mean, I don't mean like I don't say it's madness because like I don't mention that it's madness because like you know every time like because there's a chance that they'll fucking find my stuff because it's honestly not that hard to when you know that someone's in the community.
So look up your IRL name.
I mean that, and I'm a paranoid fuck.
Don't tell them that.
Everybody already knows that I'm a paranoid fuck.
They're gonna send you paranoia on Discord after saying that.
Well, animating is one of the topics I don't really like to talk about with my in real life, you know, people, friends.
Don't be silly,
everyone too
Sentry.
much.
You're a madness animator. You can't have friends.
Because I showed some of my stuff I had made to some of my friends in real life, and they were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And I was like, "What the fuck, man? Fuck you."
I don't blame you, man. At least I can kind of show my stories and people they enjoy it without the context of madness, but at the same time there's always that like it's the fact of the matter is whenever to introduce it, I say I'm writing fan fiction, and you know what the stigma with that is, you know? Like you guys are fucking giggling the first time I fucking mentioned it, right?
Listen, I was giggling because it reminded me of a fucking fan fiction I read like a few days ago about John J. Wimbledon saving his brother Hank.
I think as far as madness animation, I would not be at all surprised for people to be like really underwhelmed or unimpressed when they see it, because like, but it, you know, there's a lot of effort that goes into something that looks pretty simple compared to like, you know, drawing something for every frame. You just move it around, but it's a matter of like how you doing.
It's tough. I mean, it's harder than sprite animating because you have to animate so many different components. It's like,
yeah, but again, like it looks really simple when watching it for people who haven't animated it, and it's understandable. It fucking looks simple, but then once you start, it's like, oh, It does take a lot of effort.
I've tried my hand at animating before on the family computer, but that was like when I was pretty young.
Yeah.
I got 2 Trojans on the network, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick with fanfics.
By illegally downloading Flash.
Yeah, that's probably it. That and maybe like where I got my sprite sheets.
I got so many viruses on my dad's computer when I was getting sprites and Flash. It came to a point where you couldn't even start the computer.
You were trying to download Gabriel's sprite.
I was, and I colored it brown to look like me.
Well,
When put a red shirt on it. By the way, if certain people could understand this joke, I'm just gonna say it right now. Red shirt.
I don't get that joke.
I feel like I'm meant to get that joke, but I don't.
Oh, people who know their joke will get it. They will get it if they're listening to it. They will get that joke.
Well, shit.
I get it. Communism.
I don't get it, and now I feel left out. I'm fucking kicking
You don't
Jackson from the
deserve to be let
podcast.
in anyways, you fucking
I
idiot.
fucking had one of the original ideas for this fucking podcast. You fucking British fuck.
I wasn't
Fanfiction.
being serious, and that's Scottish to you, cunt.
Scottish, Irish, same.
Say,
Alright,
listen,
anyways.
okay, listen. I'm alright. Like, I know you're joking, right? But if you ever call a Scottish person Irish, like IRL, they will kick your arse. Yeah, they will kick your arse.
I hate it when they say it like that. It's so annoying.
They will kick your asshole. There you go.
Good. So you should fucking say, because you're speaking to fucking Americans, motherfucker.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't speak shotgun.
What's the next question? Oh,
Or like
the psychology career.
Spirit, you're a psychologist or something, or trying to be a psychologist, right?
Learning to be one.
it's like like a psychiatrist, right?
Yeah. Well, tell us how that's going.
Bad, good.
Well, it's going fine. I mean, I'm almost done with my major. Probably going to get my bachelor's by, I think, 2 terms from now. It's like a term early. And then I'm going to have to head for graduate school because you're not going to go anywhere with a bachelor's in psych. I will tell you, though, how I got into psychology. There was one titular moment that got me into it. And I think I already told some of you guys the story. So I was coming back from Japan, and I was hanging out with a friend in the park. Yeah, wong. And
It's Japan, so you gotta have a gong. That's very funny.
we were
Fucking racist.
walking by the local park, and we were passing by a hill with a single bench on it. And what happened was that there was this girl who was just sitting there staring at the sunset, and you could tell that there was something wrong just by the way that she was sitting.
At sunset.
So, me and my friend, who's actually Sacrum, we actually walked by this girl, and I turned around and she looked back, and I decided I want to try and talk to this girl because she's something that's really weird, right?
In Japanese, mind you.
Like it was weird even by Japanese standards.
No, I'm not in Japanese. I'm not in.
You're not.
I'm not in Japan right now. I'm in New York and Brooklyn.
Oh.
You got it? Yeah, I came back from. Yeah.
You get
So-
the pepperoni in?
This chick, right? Like,
This chick with fucking tits?
I don't really want to say that about her, considering what I'm about to say next. But
And with
she,
that, we're demonetized.
her name was Amy, and she was talking about how like she had some issues going on with her dad when I asked what's wrong. So immediately like an idiot, I started hurting on about how like, oh yeah, I have issues with my dad too, and like this and that, and she wasn't responding, and I'm like, did I hit the wrong chord or something? Like what went wrong? And she looks at me and she goes, my dad passed away from cancer months ago. And then I'm just sitting there like, oh my fucking god. And then she looks, and then she also says, I was diagnosed with cancer. And then she tells me my mom has heart problems where she can't handle stress. So, and then when she says all that, right, like she fucking comes in like by my shirt, and she starts crying, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck did I just get into, right? Because I can't fucking get up and go, this is out of my league, like you gotta dedicate at the point. So
It's like
I look at my friend. My friend's My friend's fucking looking at me like, this is your fucking deal, right? You fucking signed up for this. I'm not doing shit, right?
You got yourself into like a fucking soap opera.
Yeah, I'm like, what in the fuck, right? And I'm just comforting this chick without, you know, making her feel uncomfortable. And I'm like, this chick, because I'm sorry, I'm just
female.
That's misogynistic, Spirit. You horrible misogynist.
This young lady, this
fine hot piece of ass.
Yes, Amy.
This female individual.
This girl.
Push.
I was alright, cut, and I thought to myself, what can I possibly do in this circumstance, right? So I started telling myself, maybe there's some hope that she can at least cling on. And I started asking her, like, you know, so did they find out if the tumor is benign or malignant? She said no, and I'm like, well, there you go, you have a chance, right? And even if it is malignant, you have to ask yourself, are you going to be done with life because you have a mom? And then I suggested to her as well, I was like, mate, like, because one of the things she told me is that she's keeping the fact that she has a tumor from her mom. And I'm like, you can't do that. And she's like, no, I can't tell her because she's going to have a heart attack. And I said, well, maybe you can go to the hospital with her, have the doctor tell it to her, because if anything happens, well, you're already in the fucking hospital. Yeah. Right? Because I told her, like, listen, she's going to find out one way or another, especially if something goes wrong. And how do you think she's going to feel?
Did she do it?
I don't know, because I never followed up on her. But
did you see her again?
No, because we were pretty much strangers at the time. And the thing is,
where was this? Like,
this was in park.
Oh.
This was in the park, you know. And we were talking for like 2 hours or so. And eventually, I told her, like, I gave her some hope. And the way that, you know, her face lit up.
Oh, that's the part that's in your butt. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Like, her face kind of lit up in a way that was like, you know, I felt like I gave this girl at least some level of, like, I have a tomorrow, you know.
This is like something straight out of a fucking soap opera, I swear.
I have a lot of stories like this, but I'm not gonna go. The point is that, like, you know, I joked around. Eventually, it devolved into us joking around, which was nice, and she was laughing, and, you know, we parted ways from there. And Sacrum, he looked at me and he said, you know, that girl's not gonna forget what you did. And I looked at him back and I was like, you know, I think I know what I want to do with myself. And that's when I wanted to go into psychology.
I'm not going to forget what you did to my fucking utility knife, dude.
I'm going to smack you, Jackson!
Save somebody's life, but oh, he broke the utility knife? No, fucking worse than Hitler.
Never forget that. Maybe I might have killed Jackson because he can't use the knife now, you know?
Yeah.
He gets stabbed!
God, this...
well, $20 is more than a human life.
The fucking, it's like, listen, it was a very sentimental $20.
You fucking break that.
We're
mechanical pencil.
I'm not breaking shit. I'm sorry. I'm not touching anything.
Anyways, we're pretty close to the 1 hour mark now, so I guess we should wrap it up.
No, let's talk about more. You should say this right now.
I mean, the audio quality is just getting fucking worse.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I myself am running out of time.
Copy me, Jackson. It's my job.
Do any of you guys like have anything else you want to mention beforehand?
I mean, I've said basically everything.
Oh no, let's talk about when me and Spirit saw Juice Soul.
Tell us about the time that Jackson and Spirit met you, Jason.
We had a threesome. We had an orgy, unprotected.
What happened
first?
Oh
my God, we don't have.
Listen to me. What happened first
is I tried to go pick them up, but then I got screamed at by some cop who said he was going to arrest me because I was parking in the wrong spot. So I had to roll and stay in this like really shady neighborhood with people walking around in like groups and fucking pointing at my car and shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna die. But then I didn't die, so that's great.
and that concludes the trip where J-Soul met Jackson and Spirit.
No one died.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what happened in the trip. No one died.
Pretty much, we watched a bunch of movies together. I had a good time, and like, you know, I was just glad to be there.
We finally had some Chinese food.
Wait, didn't you like fucking shoot crossbows or something though? Like you mentioned that earlier.
We shot crossbows at people.
So that was good. So Jackson and J-Soul, you know, they seem to have some level of like experience with the crossbow. I missed every shot, and I think I lost 2 of the darts. 3. There's a video.
That's not the worst. The worst part was you couldn't even fucking pull the bow back because you're too weak.
What? Listen, it was a very, very tight bow.
No,
it's a tiny bow. It's like barely longer than your fucking
you have
arm.
The Jackson
muscle.
I wouldn't say muscle.
Muscle.
I
have the big dick.
Yeah, that's about right.
I took the red pill.
Yeah, my aim is ass. Apparently, both in CS
That
and
crossbow
real
is
life.
fucking terrible. The crossbow's ass.
It's fine.
It's fucking
Josh,
amazing. What do
Jason,
you
you
mean?
just got a new crossbow.
It's awesome.
The aim is so fucked. You
But
can't
it's
even
so
aim down anything.
powerful. It's so powerful.
Yeah, like when I shot
Remember
on the
one time
highway.
I wanted to test out the distance? Like, huh, let's see what happens. You shoot
I
towards the
shot it to the
highway.
highway.
It goes so fucking far, we couldn't even see the arrow.
The classic, if your aim is bad,
It
you
probably-
blame
it
it on the
probably-
camera.
It probably killed someone, Jax. Probably hit someone's windshield, shatter, and went through and then pierced their fucking heart while they're driving.
It probably smashed their brainstem.
Ew.
Let's be honest here. If that actually happened, you
That
should
would be cool.
Yeah, you should commend yourself for your aim before lawyering up.
Your Honor, I know I fucking killed this bitch, but that aim was so good.
Jackson,
Not
you fucking,
guilty.
Jackson, you fucking cut off again, so you said, Your Honor, I know I killed this bitch.
You know what? Leave it.
Alright, I think you keep cutting off now, so I think we should probably just wrap it up here.
So this has been the official Mad Lads podcast.
Episode 3. Oh, the 2. Fucking episode 2, not 3, I'm an idiot. Episode
I just want.
Did you let him speak, you big dick?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention, for those of you who read my works, thank you. The Hank's Legacy Final Salvation, and you know, I'm also doing another story called Saffron Trails too. So if you guys are interested in that, check it out. But yeah, thanks a lot for having me here, guys. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. So anyways, here's the outro thing. Next episode. Fuck off, Jackson. Next episode, we're most likely going to be getting both kRyy and Dasker on.
Very talented man.
Yeah, you've heard-
So we gotta have a fucking... We gotta like pit people against each other and just have them like freak out.
Can we do the fucking outro without any kind of interruption?
You guys.
No, we gotta... No. We're rewriting the rules. Next episode, we're doing Kelzad versus Degener.
No.
Yeah, we're getting a Thunderdome. We're getting Kelzad, Janner, and
Man, I can't wait for
This is
fucking.
the second episode.
We're doing
right?
some
Just
good old
like-
it is. It
I
is.
can't
son.
wait for fucking episode 50 where it's like the fucking
in
KSI.
the Thunderdome.
It's fucking KSI versus Logan Paul boxing match, except it's Kelzad and Janner.
Listen here. In the Thunderdome, we have Sean, Kelzad, and Janner, and we have a computer with Flash installed and with the original uncompressed Madness sprites.
They already have those.
Now, whoever gets to finish it first gets to be the official god of Madness.
But
Slash
that's Crinkles.
No, to be completely fair, I'm pretty sure
You tell
Degener
them.
would win in a ring match against Kelzad because Degener is like really beefy.
I thought he was fat.
No, that's the thing. He has way more mass to throw around.
Actually, well, he's probably stronger though. To be fair.
Kelzad's
No,
fucking strong as hell.
what it is like who gets to finish a Madness cartoon first is the official god of Madness.
Okay, listen, we're getting off track again. Thank you for watching this episode.
Awful and solemn.
Yeah, this terrible episode where the audio quality is ass and we keep getting sidetracked.
This should have been like a pilot episode.
For now.
But remember, you're not going to get any other source for top quality and top
for the
members of
latest
the
Madness Combat news and updates. Anyways,
actual real animators this time. Jeez.
Anyways, so yeah, next episode is Dasker and kRyy. Thank you for watching this episode.
Bye. Fuck you.
Fucking goodbye.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes.
I think we should. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Bring on DA Games. Guys, give them a big hand, please. I love this smoke. I cannot get enough. More smoke. It's nice and warm. Whoa. What is up, guys? You all are good. So, how many of you know the Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't think I heard that. How many of you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? That's better, that's better. Anyone?
Would you think about making any other game, like songs about any other games?
Oh. I would probably say Halo would be our best bet, or Until Dawn.
Also, has any of you heard of a game called Honey Pop?
Yeah, we got a few.
How many of you know about the second one coming out?
Yeah, we got one spot, Alec, over there.
You're very excited. Well, it is actually confirmed that we will be making a second Honey Pop song.